today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We go from Denver. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. They begin the drive with Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Hurts. Looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 20 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 2nd down at 5. Murray now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Gay's kick is good, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Hurts to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I won't wait until the season's over, but he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it.
Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Browns had 12 and 3 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Murray. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. On second and goal, Murray. Flush to his... And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Randy Gregory. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And Gay knocks this one through, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts. There's Trimble, the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They run again on first down. Chubb looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Murray. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. On play action, it's Murray. This complete to Langford. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. To throw, it's Murray. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. And they'll run the end around here with Judy. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Perrion Winfrey able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Murray going to throw. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this one.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. They set up the screen to Chubb. Touchdown, Browns! Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This will be caught. Judy.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that will bring up second down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. Play fake. Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hurts throw taken in here by Patrick.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Elam.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Shotgun now from Murray.
Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Now Murray off play action. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
From the 44, Murray steps away.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Elam, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Browns drive about to get started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Murray.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now Murray again. It's caught. Here's Langford. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Chubb. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Murray now to throw.
Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try and run for it with Ford. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerome Ford with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year.
As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Looking to throw.
Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. The Broncos send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early.
He's got a man.
And complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll look to throw again. That caught by Trimble. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They're going to look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. They'll try and run for it. And he's got room. The 20. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. That's sort of a prime example, is it not, of selling out defensively on 4th and short?
It certainly is, because what you're doing defensively is saying you're going to stop them right there at the line of scrimmage or make a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Instead, they get just enough of a hole chopped, and you're thin on the 2nd and 3rd levels, then you become a chaser instead of a tackler.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, 46 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts, flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ford. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they turn to Ford. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Murray. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Cleveland, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with one game remaining. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.